Good morning, campers. Welcome to Challenger Sports Virtual Soccer Camp. Our summer series starts today. You are our first campers of the summer, so welcome. You're a very special group. I hope you're looking forward to the week ahead. Just a few quick reminders. Every day, we're going to start at 9 a.m. sharp, okay? So make sure you're up nice and early, you've had your breakfast, you've got your cleats on, you've got your soccer ball, you've got a drink ready, and your grid is set up. You might need your mum or dad's help with that, so make sure that's set up every morning, and then you're here with me and we're ready to go, okay? Now, I don't know if you've ever been to one of our camps before, but we've been running for around 30 years now, okay? Which is almost as old as I am, so it's a long time. This is the first time that we're gonna come to you through your computer, through your laptop, whatever device you're using, okay? So I'm excited because we right now have over 100 people on this camp. So it's pretty big, guys, and you're a part of it, okay? So I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling special and ready to play some soccer. A little bit about me. My name is Coach Sophie. I'm gonna go through some activities with you this morning, some games. We're gonna have a good time. I've been in the US for almost 10 years now, but I'm originally from a place called Hull in England. I don't know if you've ever heard of that place. It's a city in England, and now I'm in Providence, Rhode Island. So that's where I'm coming to you from. Don't know where we've got people from today. It looks like we've got some people from Kansas. Shout out to you guys. We've got some people all the way over in Wyoming. Wow, we've got people from all over the country, okay, guys? So this is a great way to connect with soccer players from all over the United States. This is my 5th year working full-time for Challenger Sports, and I'm really excited to be able to bring this type of camp into everybody's home. All right, so if you're ready to get playing, all I need you to do is get your soccer ball in your hand, your laces are tied up, you're ready to go, and you just got to listen to how we're going to run through, and this is going to be the same thing for the rest of the week, okay? So you need to know what makes your camp so special. First of all, you've got quality coaches from around the world, okay? Somebody told me I'm a good coach, so I'm going to believe them, all right? And if you come back to us in a few weeks' time, you might have a different coach, and that coach is going to be just as good, if not better. Secondly, we've got really fun and challenging activities. All these things are going to make you a better soccer player, but they're going to give you a fun and memorable week as well. And the last thing that makes our camp the most special is you. You guys that are joining us today, you're going to be the people that make this experience so memorable and so special, and hopefully we'll see you again in a few weeks if you want to come back to us. So all you need to know is when we start our every single activity, you're going to listen for the whistle. So the whistle means start and the whistle means stop, okay? So I'll help you out as we get through the first few activities. It's okay if we get a little bit confused, but hopefully we get used to it, and we're going to stick to that for the rest of the week. So when you hear the whistle, that means you're going to go out and you're going to practice what you've just seen on your screen. When you hear the next whistle, you're just going to quickly just take a look over at your screen. I might give you a few coaching points, or we might be moving on to the next activity. Okay, so whichever one it is, you're just going to make sure you listen carefully for that whistle, and that's what we're going to react to. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get ourselves nice and loose and warmed up. All right, so our first activity is just going to be a little warm up. Hopefully you can all see your gates out there in your grid. Get your soccer ball out the side of the grid, because first of all we're going to do is get warm. Look at the demo here, and then when the whistle starts, you're going to get yourselves in your grid and you're going to copy what I've done here. All right, campers, let's go. Okay, soccer stars, we've got to get you moving and ready to play. Take a look at your grid and make sure you can see the 4 gates that are set up in there. Can you see them? Great, let's get going. So first of all, I want to see you jogging around your grid, changing direction each time you pass through a gate. But when you get to one of the 4 tall cones, I want you to get nice and low, touch the top of the cone, and spin all the way around it and back into the grid. We're going to do this for 40 seconds, so listen in for the buzzer. Okay, what are you waiting for? Let's go! Fantastic, but this time let's try and make a sharp change of direction when we get through the gates. See how I plant my foot when I get through the gate, then my next step takes me to my right or my left. 40 more seconds, nice and sharp, let's go. Super, that was great. Now we're going to make sure we can move around the area using different techniques. So now, instead of just jogging, we're going to get side on for a little side step. Each time you pass through the gate, I want you to raise those hands nice and high above your head and give yourself a huge clap. Take a look at how I change my direction by just changing my leading leg. I might do 2 or 3 side steps following my right leg, then 3 or 4 following my left. Whatever I need to do to move around the grid and get through the gates. Let's try that now. Fantastic work! Last 40 seconds on this one. Really focus on quickly going in different directions just by changing your leading leg. Watch me here. Let's go one more time and I want to hear your claps from all the way over here in Providence, Rhode Island. Okay guys, take a few deep breaths. We're getting warmed up now and almost ready to get the soccer ball rolling. One last warm-up activity though. I want to see who has good balance and coordination, so I'm going to make things a little bit more difficult for this last exercise. You're going to make your way through the gates backwards. Backpedaling can be really tricky, but it's an important skill for soccer and also a lot of other sports. Look here how I keep my shoulders forward just over my knees so that my momentum doesn't carry me over. We don't want anybody landing on their butt. We're still spinning at the tall cone, so keep your balance and let's see how we go for the next 40 seconds. That was a great first effort guys, maybe a few tumbles. One little tip which again is super important for all soccer players. How do we know when to change direction when we travel backwards? Look here as I continue to look over my shoulder and check my surroundings. This time, let me see if you can really work on staying balanced, keeping those shoulders a little bit forward and checking over them to get to your gates nice and quickly. Last 10, off you go!